The Detroit Lions are in a win now mode. I've been thinking about it all day. Now that the draft is over and we see what Brad Holmes did in the 2023 draft, it is apparent that the Lions are in win now. The NFL is such an interesting beast where any team can turn over in 2 to 3 years and make an actual run as a contender, right? That's something that you see. That's just the truth about the NFL. And it's really a beautiful thing for franchises to be able in 2 to 3 years, turn over, make a run, become great. Well, what's been so fascinating about Brad Holmes is since day one, him as GM, it's been about building a dynasty. It's been about building a legacy here in Detroit as a winner. And you saw that in the first 2 drafts. Apparently, absolutely building out a dynasty and a team for the future. Well, in this last draft, we saw a big shift and a change where I think we really see Brad Holmes move into the win now mode. And what's so great about that is you're talking about a guy who's been building out a team for a legacy, for a dynasty, for a lasting future, and now implementing the win now mode with some of these selections, some of the free agency selections, really cultivating a winning organization, the beginnings of a winning organization. Lions last year, obviously, and I know some people are going to be like, winning organization, finally went over 500 for the first time in years. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Not going to take that away. As a Lions fan, man, you can't call yourself a winning organization until you do it multiple times. So I get it. We are not a winning organization. But the foundation has been laid to become that by in the year one, picking up guys like Sewell and Aleem McNeil. These young. Then last year, 2022, the Lions picking up Aiden Hutchinson, picking up James Houston, Rodrigo, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, you're building out for the future. Then in this year's draft, you see the dynasty mentality with guys like Jack Campbell or Brian Branch, Hendon Hooker, right? You're bringing in guys for the future, for down the line as the team continues to grow. But then you see the win now aspect inside of it by bringing in guys like Jahmyr Gibbs. So what is being established is a team that has longevity, meanwhile being able to go for it now. The NFC is wide open. It's wide open for the taking. Brad Holmes building out a team that can take the NFC truly. And this isn't slappy hype. This is looking at our O-line, because you think about guys like Graham Glasgow coming in, Jonah Jackson on his last year. Like, this O-line is built for the future, but really for this year. Win right now. Do it now. Win while you can. Win while the iron, strike while the iron's hot. That's how it has to be, and that's what the Lions are doing. Jared Goff may not be Brad Holmes' future plan. He very well could be. We saw today, or now, I guess yesterday, that they started contract negotiations, extension, a contract extension negotiation. That's huge. That's great. But you bring in Hendon Hooker to say, hey, here's a really talented QB who could become something for the future of the Detroit Lions. All of these things are kind of pulling together where us as fans, as Lions fans, you can be excited for the legacy that is being established for the future in what Brad Holmes is doing in the draft, but also what he's trying to do right now to win it all, because it is open for the taking. The Lions are in win now mode while also creating a dynasty of sorts. Like, that is something to be excited about. It feels like we have never done either of these. We've never been in win now mode, and we've never been in long-lasting legacy mode. So to see both of these at the same time with what the depth chart is huge. It's something to be excited about. Lions are ready to go get the division, to move on, go get the conference, and then hopefully take it all. That's kind of, you can see the aim is there. It's in Brad Holmes's scope. Get hyped for this season. We are coming. The Detroit Lions are coming, and they are going to be a terror. to be had. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about this? Do you see what I see? A star shining in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. Thank you for letting me have that one. I appreciate it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. How do you see this dynasty being built as well as a win now mode? Let me know what you think. That's all I got to say about that. I'll catch you next time on Let's Talk Lions.